Alright, welcome to the FourNines. It's your boy Rorschach. Little bit of news here as we have a new signing. 49ers, this is post draft. 49ers have signed running back Sincere McCormick, formerly on the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Broncos, and the Vikings. He did not play it down in 2025. Great. Put him on the squad. Obviously, this is depth. He's going to be standing behind Garendo, Kalen Black, who we just drafted, and Jordan James. Great. We'll see if he can prove himself. Niners have been able to develop to a certain capacity, their running backs in the Shanahan system. So we'll see if this is the case. Raheem Mostert, I'm not even going to get to the whole thing right there, but yeah. Any hooser. Shanahan has come under, I guess, critic. Critics have been coming after him. I was going to say under fire, but that's a little exaggerated. But heavily criticized over the draft. They're saying that the Niners, basically with most of their draft picks, were reaching. If you don't understand what reaching means, it's basically when you use a higher draft pick for a player who you could have gotten later. Sorry about that. It's my daughter. Anyway, so considered reaching. He basically responded to it and said, I think that's one of the coolest things with the draft. So you don't reach on somebody. If there's somebody you're going to take at that spot, and your consensus or what all your homework from around the league, not necessarily like Twitter or media stuff, just like things that you investigate and when people are going into. And if you're going to take someone who you think is the best player, but you don't think you're going to go until like 15 picks later, 20 picks later, it's always a huge risk because you never find out when they're going. So he's basically saying, to play devil's advocate, Niners have been pretty solid at turning 5th round picks, 4th round picks into some pretty solid players. Kittle, I believe, was 5th round. In hindsight, would you draft him in the 5th round, or would you pick him up within the 1st or 2nd? To an extent, I agree with what he's saying. But I'm not trying to play like kiss ass or anything. But to be fair, that's true. People were upset when Mahomes was drafted. I'll show you footage. People were upset when Justin Jefferson was drafted so we really don't know until later, until that player is literally on the field. So that's it. Okay, bye. Hey, look, you just finished that episode of the FourNines. Here's a video to the left of my icon for such and such video, or you could check out this one on the right for such and such video. Wow, crazy. Or you can go ahead and subscribe if you